Hello again. I have an interesting title for you today. It's When you think of repetition, what do you feel? And yeah, my guides, my team are very keen. Excuse the light language coming through already. Super powerful, this crystal. He's in my personal collection. He's not going up for sale yet. He might do one day. I did ask. Um, named him Bella Donna. And he says he's staying with me while I'm on vacation in Wales, which is where I live. But I know things are shifting. Things are definitely transitioning. Right, this live, it is going to support transition, freedom, movement, looking at everyone's potential, and looking into those feelings of repetition. So the sounding that you're hearing already from my voice, just allow that to wash over you. You will hear this wording in English if it's meant to resonate with you. And healing, of course, will go out to all and supporting transition. Samo te ragazzi, per ragazzi, mi te ragazzi, ti mo ragazzi. Ba 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 de de bam bam mama ana. Firstly, supporting your body in restoration. Mama mama around the Bobo did it cover I see it. This Gobi Desert agate is also supporting. And linking in with your fears around repetition. Mama rantos. Mama Mama calling in each of your own divine freedom projects. Mama Mama and now also calling on this Ivan Manas pendant as well. Yes, we don't want that, Manas vedo come te caro ribeta siamo tra panas vedo come te pecasto beta poter puta pera. Manas bota peta peta ripete por ripete marsu perché ara capo to manas vedo pote care che pete arra manas ja. Samo te paver rura camera camera passe per mumare si romanas vedo arcu. Matas vedo come ramanas vedo ramanas vedo come arcu ribeta sube. Manas de da kurs vedo capo ramanas vedo ranum asas vedo ranu panas. Baba de calling on that spirit of faith. Mama 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 re auta precarsi ercum arfur artur arnam. Mama me minar curra manasi ar Mama vurst ar shamora bush tipida curra kete I should regard yes, I just heard the words in my head. Let the seagulls give you a push, and I I know not everyone will get this, but I've got lovely memories of seagulls. For me, it represents holiday destinations. You know, I live in Wales, and it's in an area it's in between the Midlands and where I used to holiday. Where our family used to holiday when I was a child, and it's a little town where I live is a little town called Welshpool on the borders of Wales. And it's kind of a town that a lot of people pass through on their way to the coast. But yeah, these seagulls, they've got a really nice nice resonance for me. Ma 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 de ciao da push up I want to pronounce it. I'm pushing you forward in your destiny. Mama mama rrr, arr, rr, arr, arr, tu, rum. Ba 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 da 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 tu, rr, rr, shi, arko, mr, arr, arr, arko, rr, arr, arr, bo da re, ka, arr, tu, arr, tu, arr, tu, n, arr, arr, arr. Ba 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 de arr, 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 oh, hurry, it's arr, 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 tu, rrr. Mama 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 rrr, of course, yes, yeah. Morro, course, me da, bo de be, ragazzi. Arr, 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 say arr, burr. And they said now kind of think into your energy and that word repetition. They're saying, how does it find you? Some people are quite happy with their markers. Other people are looking to lay down something deeper. Mama marre akare arrena pate arre. So how does this word repetition sit with you? Some of the if it gives you harsh feelings, let's see what we can shift. Some of the Mama mama de hata pita kapita karaka ripta or arka yes pita karaka arka. For some of you, they're going to be going into the Akashic records and contracts. We're going to be ripping up a few old contracts and helping you find peace. Yes, about a Mama 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 corre tampo bamba pampa mama 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 Baba de arkuma shate pedaso. Mama mama Busha. And then hearing the words, we've already shown you the Geiger counter. Now, when are you going to pinch through? Mama mama arrante mama mama ahorronto sam mama mama de arrecur arrecur arretortis erranto pa mama de arram arretur mama 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 holding each of you in harmony. Mama, 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 and helping you find expression of self. Mama, dosia. Mama, mama, regarding the timing of this expression, for some of you, we have to be quite careful. Yes, we've been the more yeah. Semi especially important if you're stepping aboard something important. Mama modega protostia motorisita bro rotos sure. Laisitursa murakusha mesi and just to let you know, when I'm releasing, it makes me can make me shake. It can sound quite forceful. I could be shouting, and then it makes me burp or even hiccup. But you might feel releases in your energy in your own way. Anyway, going to go in for another release. Yes, but that's. Sampura prosho klipp kmude parish shumare proto si medu ternu palauto skida brot so. Mase, marshit, mase toramorkushki. Oshamesibitus. Beside Romish. Arr, 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 arr. What have you found as promised experiences? Mela Will this give you courage and hope? What are you seeking as a source of expression in your architecture? Are you singing into peace and self-acceptance? And believe me, this is not the same as self-importance. You don't have to feel ashamed of being confident. Mama 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 arnos arrantosaeram mama mama de cura artur akare arranti ahorun baba arrakare arrati arram baba de akar arram baba de arshano Raakule bisine arkisi burra. Artisi bigashia. And that last little bit of light language, I definitely felt that as belladonna. There's a very deliberate plant reference in there, and I know belladonna's a poison, poisonous plant anyway. And gives me that very much this crystal septarium. It does give me that kind of snake-like feel as well. Very much a dragon energy that I see with this skull. As I say, it's remaining in my personal collection for now. But I've got others for sale. I've got quite a big collection. Well, not as big as some. I've got a reasonable collection of crystals that are for sale. So shout if you're interested in purchasing. I can find something for you. They want to release some shadows from your framework. This will help give you buoyancy. Support self-reflection. Help you heal some of these broken promises. And elaborate on this sense of perspective. Mama Mama de Arnasana Baba Arrantim Mama Martumashat Mele Ramete Arcum Arnason Mele Urtiomas Mila Urshas Mela Urtomashasi Mama Furtisensia Stunte Stunta Sunta Sunta Shensensa Retusha Besintu Bensantu Marcia. And again, it's this septarian working largely in that last section. Or at the four. All my guides kind of blend. A lot of them are aspects of me within the light language. But then I feel the energy of the crystals as well within that. And I definitely feel like a removal of poison, a removal of venom, and this kind of sucking energy. It feels lovely. It feels very cleansing. Archie, I just heard the words from the crystal. I'm glad you're appreciative. Marcus, here we go, Archie. I'm going to put him down for a second. Mama re artasi arkurti arram. Mama re arnos erna arkum. Mama arti arrano okur arram. Mama arti ana arti akor arti coordinating more research for some. Some of you may feel this next section as an expansion and contraction. For some, we're still searching that the source of your destiny. Yes, Where's it? Still working with the word respect. I'm finding that meaning of repetition. Mama, 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 Mama Mama Roma Oscar Mila Marshasia Chamara brother Arshia. Yes, it comes. Yes, it got yes, bullshit. Interestingly, I've just said bring my brother's energy through. This is someone that I connect with on a one-to-one level in sessions, but it's a different aspect of a very galactic aspect, not the human aspect of him. And it's really interesting whenever I connect with him. I do feel this brotherly vibe from him. I do feel him as a very close contact and friend in other dimensions. Yes, yeah. Semi awod bedar husi bedar rom de ber rcha moda purstat do you represent yourself truthfully? Marat. Or are some of you just fishing for sincerity? What do you see as decreasing in your framework? What do you see as an experience that can be released? Where do you find yourself in your projections? How can you support your health specifically? For example, are some of you still consuming harmful substances? How are you managing your energy intake? How are you managing that self-expression? How are you finding repetition? Are you seeing it as harmful? Or a source of helpful? Helpful markers. Yes, but Marshall. Mercy, And excuse the releases within that. Borgazzi, Nebacasiesi. Bora, yes, big on Nebacariesi, Artusha. Artus. Bicyclesha. Yes, about that Shamasha. Morgasha. And I'm just asking if the releases are from me, and they're saying no, and they said it's not just for my benefit. And yes, they're giving me an idea of who I need to pass this recording on to. Obviously, the healing will go out to everybody, but it's nice to know the specific people in mind that they're doing this recording for. So I do, they've given me someone in my head that I can pass this on to. Definitely working around finances at the moment. Releasing some fears. Amongst that, I heard the words "you're a gold digger," but it isn't not necessarily that won't necessarily resonate with everyone. It's just an energy that I'm releasing. This fear around money. I'm just shifting some of the different communications that we may have received around finances. And giving us courage to find our own processes. So much a push. What have you taught your children? And vice versa. What do your children teach you about finances? Because they may lay down very different self-expression. And again, when you consider these findings, how does it make you feel? You may feel there's still a mountain that needs to be achieved. You may feel that you can't find wealth anywhere. I'm just shifting through some of these self projections. But I've touched about the patachica about the pushat. Sinde bertesim. Marshall de Pelvetar, Brobur, the Pidecaro, say. Mario to Patasat, Ooh. I ship a garratis. That's a quite powerful release. He's got the garratis. And again, I'm quite glad this septarian is kind of is sitting in my lap and supporting my root center there while I was pushing. Maracas, Goranas, Garramushas. Oshamasi, yeah. I say, my God, Yes, with that. No, but yes, yes. And again, this may resonate for a few of people. They said something nasty to pull out of your energy. So still working on energy clearance and energy rebalancing. Yes, we they said there's no shame in holding a fear of finances. Mama Pancho, Mercy, Mama Fansha, Mercy, Mush. This is a dragon aspect of self. You can hear sort of with the louder light language. Modas, Marsha, Sinte, Boshak, Sentemo dare pronos. Mama regar chorambore protos inde. Sombre carga curatu begare curretisti autos. Moshok. Masenero protos chigaro no racasia. Burrat. Sendemo del prono begare turca. Burtas. Mama de carga brosa. Mela corra Choma sena boda pedes. Ane. Arti. Marti. Rea. So some of you will certainly see something positive appearing. Yes, I'm yeah. Yes. I hope this encourages you. Marrakeshia. Yes, and they're just asking me to link in again with this Ivan Manus crystal with another recording. Yes, but yes, I don't feel that's going to be on here though. It might be a Facebook thing. I'm not sure. It might be a personal recording I'm sending out to people. I've got a feeling it is. I've got a feeling it's going to be very quite private YouTube or something that I'm going to send out to a few people. Yeah, somebody Baranesi, Baramasi, feels exciting. Yes, anyway, drawing to a close with this transmission. I just want to carry on. I'm just loving the energy of this crystal selection. I say this Gobi Desert Agate. I've had it for a while. I bought it from a crystal seller called Will Austin. He does sell, he likes the Gobi Desert Agates. He's got a few of, I don't know whether he's still got any of these necklaces, but I'm sure he'll probably still have Gobi Desert Agates in his collection. Anyway, look out for him, Will Austin. Bought this a while ago, and today is the first time it's asked to be worn in a one-to-one this morning, and it was showing me more like a rosary, and it was working with that, you know, the balance, finding the balance with that light and dark that's within the sort of the Catholic faiths. I won't go into more details about that one, but it was an interesting energy, and I got drawn to keep it on. Again, this one hasn't been with me long, the Ivo Manus. I do love my crystal skulls, as you know. Some of them, yes, very much from the named carvers, but I don't feel it's super important to have crystals from a named carver. I just buy ones that resonate with me, and this is, you know, not a named carver. This is a more cheaper sort of machine based, machine ground crystal. It might have been hand finished, but it's created using the machine. Yeah. Anyway, where was I going? Yeah, love my crystals. And they all kind of, yeah, help with self-expression. And help find balance. So find me. Find me if you are interested in crystal sales. None of these are for sale. These are very much being kept and working, working tools at the moment. They all request to move on at some point though. I'm hoping some might stay a lifetime. Who knows? I'll do as I'm told. Yeah, and they're just chatting in my head about the transmission I need to do for a few people after this. Okay, I better go because I'm getting nagged to do more. Okay, thank you for finding me, and thank you so much for your support, be it on here or other platforms like Facebook. Thank you. Bye for now. Nice, come on, nice to be